Happening today, the fight for freedom in Cuba hits the road here in South Florida with a caravan to downtown Miami set to begin this morning. That caravan set to get underway, as we mentioned, here at 9 o'clock this morning. Those planned to caravan will be meeting at Tamiami Park. CBS 4's Peter Dench joins us this Sunday morning from Tamiami Park with what he can tell us regarding the protest. Peter, good morning.
Well, good morning to you, Keith. On this Sunday morning, we can tell you there's already some activity out here right now. Let's pan over to our left, and we can see the start of this caravan of cars. They'll be assembling here starting at 9 this morning at Tamiami Park, and then going around 10 o'clock, the Freedom Tower in downtown Miami, also over to Flotilla. All this in support of activities going on in Cuba and the fight for more freedom for those living there and improved working conditions. We saw a lot of activities this past summer where there were massive demonstrations in Cuba, a number of people arrested. Now, with me live right now is Orlando Gutierrez of the Assembly of the Cuban Resistance. Can you tell me what the plan is in terms of the activities this morning?
Well, good morning. We're going to assemble here, have a rally. There's members of parliament from different European countries coming to address the people gathered here. And then we're going to go down A Street all the way east, then to Biscayne Boulevard, and we're going to station at the Freedom Tower and join the flotilla and ground demonstration being planned in that area at noon.
What's the message here? What do you want to get out to people?
All eyes on Cuba. The entire world must be looking at that regime. We're trying to prevent a bloodbath in Cuba. Arrests have already begun. There's numerous people being arrested, being kidnapped by the regime. We want to send a very clear message to those thugs in power in Havana that the world is watching what they do and that there will be consequences for their violations of human rights.
You're hoping that some people will step in, the United States and other countries. That was the plea last time, that others would take action to foster some change.
Well, we've seen very clear commitments by the United States, by the European Union, to add additional sanctions to the regime. The regime has very few financial sources left, mostly in European banks, so sanctions there would be very effective. The important thing is to support the Cuban people. We've seen over the last few hours that the Catholic Church has become very vocal in the demand of change and calling on the regime not to repress.
Orlando Gutierrez, thank you very much for speaking with us on this Sunday morning. We'll have more from you coming up live at 8 o'clock. They expect hundreds of cars to be heading to downtown Miami. Of course, we'll be following this story all this morning and all today. We're live at Tamiami Park. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News. Keith, back to you.